Hello ladies and mental Jen. And some of you might be wondering, where did my video go that I did on this tank earlier today? Well, it got censored, boys. In Wargaming's universe, censorship is still a valid thing that you should be doing. So they threatened me to go through YouTube copyright strikes to take me down and never let me publish any other videos of World of Tanks and monetize them in any way, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, but whatever. I'm not really bothered with that too much. I can see why they would be mad about my previous video, because I was acting a bit immature like I usually am. I called them some names, so today we're gonna make a video with no swearing. So, alright, so what is my problem? What has been happening? Why am I so upset with this game? And why did I get removed from community contributor status? It kind of feels funny to just say that. Anyways, the direction Wargaming has been going lately with all these tanks. So we have a Chrysler K, that's the most recent one. Then we have the Mouse, of course. And then we have the Type 5 Heavy, of course. And then we have the 252 Defender, of course. And then we have tanks like this VK as well. So what is my problem with this? Well, remember back in the day when tanks had weak spots, you could shoot them with any gun. If you hit it, you pen it. And it was a good mechanic. It awarded people for aiming at the right zones. Obviously there was RNG involved, but there's always going to be RNG involved in a game like this. And Wargaming has been trying to eradicate weak spots for the longest time. Starting off with like old times like IS-3 weak spot buff, IS-3 armor buff and stuff like that. But these days it's completely different. These days you get tanks like this with no weak spots whatsoever. Like I said in my video before, the upper plate is 240, 230, the lower plate 218, 220. I mean, you could say like, you know, most tier 8s can pen this, but make it in the side scraping angle, cover this, no weak spots. What do? Shoot HE or shoot gold. Even with gold, most tier 8s will not pen this. The cupola isn't a weak spot for whatever reason. So, you know, just shitty design, like just forcing people to shoot premium ammo. And after the Rubicon update that completely failed, that was literally the stupidest thing the company could have thought of. This is the second stupidest thing to introduce overbuffed armor in the game, where there's no weak spots, so your options are either shoot gold frontally or be a dumbass and try to drive around, try to track. Most tanks, or at least the higher tier Germans, you can't track and do damage at the same time. This is not one of them because it is a tier 8 American one that's pretty mobile, but even still the armor frontally is just ridiculous for a premium, and the gun is terrible. And guns like these as well, like it just utterly forces you to spam premium ammo. It's just such a shitty design, this tank. It's so bad. There's nothing good about this. It doesn't contribute any positive things to the game. It just literally, like, people who don't shoot gold with this is gonna have a novelty shitty tier 8 premium, and people who will shoot gold will have an overpowered tier 8 heavy tank. So, you know, balancing not to be found anywhere here. And that's really comes down to the fact that how imbalanced gold ammo has been in World of Tanks for the longest time. Nobody has ever given a real thought through it. I mean, obviously Wargaming has, but they're happy with the way it works. They're happy that people have to shoot gold in order to even pen other tanks in the same tier. They're happy with that. They're happy with the fact that if you're tier 6 in a tier 8 game, your gold won't even do anything, because, you know, the more gold you shoot, the more premium account you need, the more premium tanks you need, the more grinding of premium tanks you need. And hey, you might end up buying one of these where you don't even make any money because it has a crap gun on it. So all that taken into account, this game is going down the shitter, man. And Wargaming isn't really helping that with their recent actions. And I mean, of course, I understand I should never be a contributor. That's fine. But threatening me to demonetize all my videos, like, this is not Soviet Russia anymore, boys. This is not how free world works. I don't know how it works where you live, Wargaming, but that's not how it works. And you want to come after me, fucking go for it. I don't make any money off YouTube anyways. I'm actually not gonna monetize this video just for the sake of it. You want to come after me, go for it. Go for it. Copyright claim me for no reason at all, apart from the fact that I used a completely unaffiliated website on my video and talked bad about your game and about your terrible business practice, which is pretty much trying to milk out every penny you can before you kill this game that I love so much, and leave us all behind with a sour taste in our mouths. And this is not obviously the only tank that has been this way. I mean, obviously we have the mouse here. I mean, this buff was just so stupid, and the fact that it has stayed this way, even if after all the stats shown pretty much that on average a player gains around 5% win rate playing the mouse. I mean, like, you have to look at that. Like, if you're a decent developer, if you care about the well-being of your game, if you care about the balancing of your game, you have to look at this. You have to fix it. You have to take less than a year than it took to fix the E5. I mean, it's terrible. It's just unbelievable how greedy this company is. And yeah, I mean, maybe my days on YouTube are counted for all the tanks. It's very possible. I mean, maybe they're gonna sue me. And fuck, I don't have any money to sue them with. So, you know, I'm gonna be a potato defender right myself. And there's nothing really to say about this. It's just that it's sad to see a company go to this extent to try to silence critique of their stupid business practices. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's been a fun ride, boys. So hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one, if there's gonna be a next one.